Alright, this is the final part. This is part 2. I'm gonna make a 1 hour video. I'm done, guys. I don't feel like talking for 2 hours. I don't have the energy to talk for 2 hours. But yesterday I made a 2 hour video. I pulled it off. And one day I'll go full out. I'll talk until the camera runs out. Or maybe 3. No, if the camera goes for 5, 6 hours, I can't do 6 hours, but I might talk for maybe 3 hours, 3.5, 4 hours one day. However long this camera goes. I don't know how long it goes, but my other phone only went for like an hour and 50 minutes when I first started making videos, and after that it went down to like an hour and 10 minutes. This phone can go for 3+ hours. I was gonna vlog, but I didn't feel like vlogging, and I feel a bit lazy and fatigued. Maybe because I'm drinking too much alcohol, yeah. I just didn't feel like going to the marina. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just make a video out of my room. Yeah. The boss we had, he might laugh. Yeah, he did. He was laughing, and you could tell he was a bit demonized. Yeah, it's actually funny. Like, envious. Yeah. I'd be a bit envious, too, if I owned I don't know, I owned a fucking restaurant, and I have 2 loyal employees who work for me. And this one guy who comes along, he's rich now, he offers them a job, and they're making more than me now. I'd be a bit envious, too. Because the Coco Foodie boss makes more than Reza and Haki. Because he's the owner of the restaurant. He makes more than those guys. He makes at least 60+ thousand a year, 60, 70,000 a year. He has a house. Whereas Reza and Haki don't live in a house. They live in an apartment. I've been to Haki's apartment. I helped him move. I've never been to Reza's place, but they both told me they live in apartments. Whereas the Coco 40 boss actually has a house. A not bad house. It's pretty nice. It's not bad. Some Sarah. A not bad house. He's rich in those guys. And now those guys are bigger than him. Yeah, that's why he's a bit heavy. He's obviously jealous. And he had that demonized laugh. It was actually funny. He was laughing. He looked a bit demonized when he was laughing. It was actually funny. Oh my god, it's funny. It was a bit of a demonized laugh, yeah. It's funny, I'm son. Stop playing with my hair. I've stopped playing with my hair. It's not good for my hair. Man, I'm hungry. All I had to do was eggs and sausages in the morning, right? I mean, my video, I eat my eggs and sausage. I haven't eaten anything since then. That's why I might just have a cheat day today and I'll get something. I don't know. I might just get Glenwood again. I don't know. If Rose does not have pizza, I'm not craving pie. They sell pie, but their pizza, it says on the website their pizza's not available yet. They also sell slices too. So now I can try Rose Pizza slices. Only Bob's Pizza and Pizza have slices in Elmer. All the other pizza places, they don't have slices. You have to order the box. Whereas Bob's, you have the slices. Pizza, you have the slices. Yeah. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to charge my phone. Not this phone, my other phone for my music. So when I go get my pizza or my food, I want to listen to music. So I'm going to charge my old phone. Because all my music is saved on there as I use that phone for music. When I put my SIM card on this phone, the music files were deleted. That's why I have to use my other phone for the music. I won't be long, guys. Be back in a sec. feel very lazy and fatigued. Yeah. You know how I got this? I bought the Smirnoff Ice because this alcohol beverage, it tastes like juice. It's 5% alcohol and it's not that tough on the throat. Whereas the beer can make me puke sometimes. That's why I decided not to get the beer today. Yeah, the canned beers. I got the Smirnoff Ice. Easier on my stomach. Because I puked a good, like, I don't know, 4 times the past couple weeks for drinking beer, man. I puked a few times, yeah. Obviously. I puked a few times. Yeah. Cocaine. No, it's a vapor inhaler. Have you tried coke before, Ivan? Yeah, I tried it twice when I was in high school. I never tried it again after that. The only drugs I tried were marijuana and coke. And I tried I think speed too. I remember my best friend in high school, the one who had the rich dad who owned the golf course. We went to this woman's house and she gave us, I think it was like speed or something like that. I tried speed too. Speed makes you feel like you have this rush and you feel a bit relaxed. I think it was speed I tried. I don't remember. I tried marijuana. I tried marijuana many times in high school. I tried coke twice. I think I tried hash too. I tried hash too. And I tried speed, I think. That's it. Yeah. You were back in high school. I wasn't that bad, but I mean, I was a terrible student in high school. I told you I barely did my homework. I skipped all my classes. I skipped some of my classes. I didn't do my homework. I barely listened to my parents. No, I listened to my parents, and when it came to like sleeping over at my so-called friends' houses and all that stuff, sometimes I would sleep over and I wouldn't even call them. Ivan, you should let us know where you're sleeping and all that stuff. But the whole time I'm innocent because they're the ones who lock all the doors on me and cause this mess, and they're gonna turn me into porn star as I'm innocent. You see what I'm saying? I still look innocent compared to you guys. What was the worst? What was the worst? When have you been the worst in your life? When I was a teenager in high school, that was a dark time for me. I tried drugs, marijuana. Well, marijuana's not bad, right? I tried marijuana. I tried coke twice. I tried speed, whatever it was called. I tried hash. And I barely listened to my parents when it came to school. Ivan, do your homework. Don't skip school. And I wouldn't do my homework. I skipped school. And I would sleep over at my so-called friend's house and never give them a call, let them know where I am. But once I hit my adult years, I was a saint. All I did was sit in my basement, play games, watch TV, watch movies for like 8 years, and I was working. And I went to strip clubs like 20 times. And my parents would yell at me because I was sitting in my basement when the whole time doors were locked on me. I'm innocent. Yeah. And now I'm such a good boy. I just work, I get my parents' phones, I come home, I make videos, I watch stuff on YouTube, I eat food, I exercise, yeah. I'm a good boy. Compared to my significant other, I look good, right? She looks so back compared to me, yeah. Obviously. In other words, she's so ashamed of herself. There's a reason why she acts like she's innocent. She has to cover everything completely, whereby she acts like she's innocent. But I'm not stupid, man. I hear you moaning. I hear this heart beating, and I hear this woman moaning. I'm not fucking stupid. I know you're bagging guys. You think I'm stupid? Yeah, man. That's why I ignore her, because she's crazy. There you go. Yeah, my best friend in high school who had the rich father who owned the golf course. I smoked a lot of weed with him. I hung out with him like every day, and we smoked. Well, every time we had, we would smoke weed. I'd get high with him and all that stuff. Yeah. Ivan, who's the guy? There's a picture of me and him together. There's a picture on Facebook of me holding a baby, and there's this guy next to me. I mentioned the Somalian guy, that good-looking guy you saw. That's the skater guy. He looks like a skater. That was my best friend in high school. Yeah, obviously. Yeah, in grade 11. I told you after grade 11, all my friends abandoned me because after high school, everyone goes their separate ways. Because now you have to think about your career. What do you want to do? What do you want to be when you're older? You're thinking about your career. And all the people who I knew at Darcy, most of them all have kids now, or they're married, or they're in a serious relationship, and they have their own house, their own apartment, they have good paying jobs. Because I'm the only one who's a failure because the doors locked me, but I'm gonna be rich than all those guys. Because I wrote my book and I have the keys, I'm gonna make my billions. My book. Yeah. Yeah, out of all the guys in Darcy, Ivan's the most successful out of all of us. Yes, I'm the most successful person out of all those guys. I'm the only one who's living a celebrity life who's a multi-billionaire. Was all those guys make like 60, 70, 80, some might make 100, 200K, but they're not Ivan, who's who's a multi-billionaire with this and another. Yeah, there is one guy in Darcy. He's a bit older than me. He started a company and he sold it for millions. He's a multimillionaire. There's one guy who went to Darcy. He's a multimillionaire, but even he's not me. He's not a multi-billionaire like me. Yeah. You have one guy from your school that became a millionaire. Yeah, one guy. He's older than me by a couple of years. He started a computer company, I think, and he sold it for millions. He's a multi-millionaire. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sidetracking, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. So Zay's on me for $1.2 billion for the $1 million, and Peter Jackson will get some of my top two candidates for the movie. Peter gets his 900 million New Zealand deal. Mel gets his 300 plus million American deal. Samsara. The question is who's better for the job, I don't know. That remains to be seen. Yeah. Man, I am hungry. Knowing your stomach feels like it's growling, that's how you know you're hungry, yeah. I don't feel good. I hope I don't puke. Yeah, I might puke again, guys. Yeah. Hence why I didn't get the other beer. Because I was scared I was going to puke. That's why I got the Smirnoff Ice. That's easier on your throat, on my stomach, obviously. Yeah. You have to test Mel Gibson and Peter Jackson's creativity. Who's better for the role for your movie? You're gonna see them competing hard. They want that job so bad, yeah. They want that job so bad. That's why they're gonna be competing hard. They're gonna be competing hard for the role. And whoever's chosen, you're gonna get the announcement. Peter Jackson is the chosen director for the Last of Us movie project. Mel Gibson is the chosen director for the Last of Us movie project. Randy Wallace, Peter, Fran, Guillermo del Toro is the chosen assistant director. Will you make an announcement for the 7th team? Yeah, I will too. I'm gonna make an announcement for the 7th team. The head chefs and photographers and all, we don't have to make an announcement for those guys. But the 7th team and your directors, you have to make an announcement for that. Was the photographers and head chefs keep it behind closed doors? You don't have to make an announcement for that, right? Yeah. The producers, directors, and actors, you announce that. All the other crewmen, you don't have to announce it. You see what I'm saying? You guys are all tuning in. Holy shit. You know what I'm saying? Peter's a chosen director. Mel's a chosen director. The whole was going crazy. Oh my god, I can't wait for this movie. I can't wait for this documentary too, yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Why would you just say yes? You get that news. I don't know what I'm gonna choose on, man. It's gonna be tough. Somebody tells me you might be Mel, somebody tells me you might be Peter. I don't know, man. I don't know. But Peter is the fantasy guy. Peter's the fantasy guy, man. That's why he might be the better guy for the role. But I mean, it's gonna be tough. I don't know, man. And that's why they get a masterpiece. I'm gonna co-write the script with Peter or Mel. Let's say I choose Peter. I co-write the script with Peter. We write an amazing script together. We do the concept arts for the world building, the weapons, the costumes, the demonic characters. I thought someone's coming in my room. Yeah. We do the concept arts for demonic characters. The demonic characters, the world building. We make an amazing movie together. And Peter has to take his notes. We got him on tour, and Frank can help him out too. I'm sorry. You guys are with the main business calls. The hotel party at Bridge Dock Resort, 2-day party, red carpet event, film, IMAX cameras are going for the cameras, costumes, armor, weapons, machines for the mask, visual effects technology, equipment, food, and kitchen equipment. And he has to help me sign the 4 groups of crewmen. Wider Workshop, who are responsible for the armor and weapons. And you also have the designers who are going to design the masks and the costumes. I'll just say designers. The designers for the costumes and the mask. Those guys, and the extra crewmen. You have to have those guys put out the ads in Switzerland early second year. You have to give them time. Looking at a lot of extras, I don't know, like 60,000 extras. Something crazy for my movie. I can afford to pay them all $180 a day. Because I have a big $34 million budget, $35 million budget towards extras, I can afford it. Because, yeah, Ivan, you can afford it. Yeah, I can afford it. Most of the time, there's only going to be maybe 50, 100 extras per scene. But there's a lot of gatherings in Zane's with like 30,000, 5,000 fans, and 5,000 civilians, and you need to have a big budget for extras. Then Peter has to help me sign the Hollywood stars early second year. John Boyega, Avan Yoshijimon, all those guys for the movie. We take them out to Boston Beach and they party up on my condo. My penthouse for like, I don't know, 5-6 hours. And that's the beginning of their fame and journey for the movie. Samsara? That's the beginning of their fame for the movie. And they're going to be worldwide famous. Yeah, man. They want to be world famous. Ivan, you have some balls to say Zane's Sweet Bear Lord of the Rings. Hey guys, I showed you guys what Aerotet's gonna look like, something like that. Even scarier than that. I showed you what Ephes is gonna look like. I showed you the Helm's Deep War, something better than that. I showed you what my world will look like. I showed you the scores I'm thinking of, the songs I'm thinking of for my movie. You're looking at it around Lord of the Rings, man. Beautiful score, unheard of world building, like whereby you're shocked by the technology. If you think Avatar is unheard of, Zane's will blow out of the water. You're looking at unheard of horror, a revolutionization of horror. Horror like that has never been experienced like that before. Zane's is gonna make all these horror movies that came out in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s PG-13 movies. The Conjuring, The Nun, Amityville Horror, The Thing, The Shining. You know what I'm saying? All these horror movies are gonna make it look PG-13. Yeah, man. The Exorcist. The Exorcist is a fucking freaky movie, yeah. A very disturbing movie. I saw it last year in October again. A good movie, but The Exorcist is pretty scary, man. Yeah, cocksucker. Remember that? Yeah. That was freaky, man. The woman who's possessed by that demon spirit. Yeah. She was possessed by the statue. Remember in the beginning of the movie when that priest, he's in the Middle East, wherever it is, and he sees that demon statue? That demon statue that he saw, that's the demon spirit that possessed that woman. And the demon spirit was so powerful that it killed that priest. And the other guy, he told that the demon possessed me, and he ended up saving the girl, and he ends up killing himself when he ended the movie. And there's sequels to The Exorcist, but I heard the sequels are terrible. I'm not even gonna watch it. I heard they're bad, but the first one was really good. I heard the sequels are terrible. They're all terrible movies. Yeah, man. If you think The Exorcist was scary, Zane's will make it look PG-13. And don't forget, even though The Exorcist was scary, it was made in the 70s, right? The early 70s. So it's a bit cheesy. It's pretty scary, but it's a bit cheesy. Zanus is like real horror. Where Aerotet's a devil wolf king, he's a king of the South, man, looking at a fucking demon. Looking at a demon for Ephesus too, the bats. This is scary, man. Yeah, man. And that's why it will have crazy worldwide buzz. Like you've never experienced before. Worldwide fame has been crazy. Some Sarah? My lips are so pasty. I see the brown stuff on my... I see all the stuff on my hands. Pasty. Yeah. Why is it pasty? I mean, because I have gum lips. That's why whenever a girl kisses me, she's gonna get shit on her lips, whereby she has to rub it like that. Where it's pasty and sweet. You guys don't have those lips, man. Yeah, man. Well, I have a cigarette burn on my lip. I'm gonna get that fixed. I guarantee when I come back, it's fully healed. I'm never smoking to the roach ever again. That way I don't burn my lips again, right? Yeah. Some Sarah? Remember? Evacuate the city. Prepare your defenses. And get this man a shield. Remember that? You know, I said you see Thanos? Yeah, Zangief's gonna blow that buzz out of the water, man. Yeah, man. I remember Avengers Infinity War when it came out. That was crazy buzz, man. I went to the theaters, it was packed. The whole thing full, man, yeah. Some Sarah? For my movie, looking at a frenzy for the documentary and the movie. And the game too, right? Yeah. Rabbids walkthrough, yeah. Which will have the craziest frenzy? In terms of everyone getting beer and food and all stuff, the documentary. Because the documentary will be released on the same day for everyone to watch. Hence why looking at a worldwide frenzy for that. The movie will be crazy too, but like not everyone will get the movie at the same time, right? It's just not as crazy. Some people might get their movie 3 days after the other person, or a week later. But you're still looking at a frenzy for the movie. A lot of people will get the movie on the same day. Some people will get it maybe 2 days, 3 days later. But for the documentary, I'm releasing it on my website, which is available for the whole world to watch at whatever time zone they have. It's available for them to watch on the website. Hence, we're looking at a worldwide frenzy. Some people, it might be midnight or like 3 in the morning when it gets released, whatever it is. I'm going to release my movies around, like in the afternoon, around maybe 3, 4 o'clock when everyone's done work. I'll release it on a Friday. That way they can watch like 4 or 5 hours of it, go to bed, and Saturday they can watch the rest, and then Sunday they can watch the rest. Don't release it on like a Wednesday or Thursday because I have work the next day. Release the documentary on a Friday. Tell the web designer I want it released on a Friday around like 4:30 p.m. That's when everyone usually finishes work. When they come home, they can get their food and everything and their beer, and they enjoy the documentary, the 25-hour documentary. Some Sarah? Yeah. Yeah, the doc looks something crazy. And the game, too. A lot of people will be getting food and all that stuff for Rival's walkthrough. But it won't be as hyped as the doc and movie. The documentary, the world will be going crazy. Oh my god, I want to see that documentary. The documentary is available for everyone to watch in 1 hour. And everyone goes to the store, they order food, they get their beer. There's something crazy, man. Yeah. But your best bet is to just get food at the store, man. Do a barbecue or something like that because you're looking at something crazy for the lines. Every fast food restaurant in that city will be booked pretty much because the whole world's watching the documentary. It's been crazy. Something fucking crazy, yeah. Whereby the whole what? all these restaurants are booked. And your best bet is to buy food a couple days before the documentary gets released. That way, when the documentary is about to be released in 30 minutes, you can get your chips. You can do a barbecue. The food's already in the house. You don't have to worry about the rush, the big lines. You can just make your food and enjoy the documentary. Some people might just go buy chips at the store and candy. And have a drink with it. Some people might get McDonald's. Some people might get pizza. Some people might get shawarma. Some people might get rice. They might make rice at home or something like that. It's up to you what you want to get, but your best bet to avoid that craziness is to get food from the store a couple days before the documentary gets released. That's your best bet, man. Because you're looking at something crazy for the frenzy, man. A huge frenzy. What are you going to do, Ivan? I'm most likely going to order pizza or something like that. I'll order my pizza. But what I'll do is I'll tell the restaurant I'm willing to tip the driver a $100 tip. That way I'm a priority. I'm smart. If I give the driver a $100 tip, can you make me the priority? We can make you the priority. If you tip him well, obviously. Tip him $100. I can afford it. And I'm the priority. But it'll still be busy, man. Like, all these places are going to be busy, man. This is going to be crazy. The documentary. And the movie, too. And the game, too, right? Yeah. And tell the web designer, make sure you code this website well. That way it doesn't crash. Because a lot of eyes will be on this website. Make sure you code it well. That way it doesn't crash. You don't want, especially when they purchase the movie and they want to watch the documentary, you don't want the website crashing when that happens, right? And you got to be careful. Tell the web designer that way he knows. You got to tell Amazon, too. Come on, guys.